should be good. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Might as well get started. Hello people, and welcome back. You'll have to forgive my voice today. I was really sick earlier this week, and I'm just getting over all that. So I've just gotten my voice back for the most part. Hi Felby, good to see you. So I'll be doing my best here. Just know that I am not yet back at full capacity. I just really want to play the game. Yeah, I am a little sicky. Thank you for noticing. Alright, let's get back into it then. It's time for dinner with Reese and his mum. Yeah, so I hope it don't sound too terrible. I've got my warm drink and everything. Just have to take it as it comes. I just really want to play the game today. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. There's just extra time you spend together. Not too much worse than usual. Okay, good, that's what I'm going for. Okay, but what if she yells at us? Dude, oh my god. This guy is the definition of emaciated. It's too late, the door swings open. Hey. Reese! Actually, no, it's good that I sound a little sick today, because now I'm more in line with this guy. Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Writin, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Writin updates. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from my Stella, you fiend! That does sound just a little bit worse than usual, doesn't it? Oh well, it's fine. Sorry. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I know you'd show up early, Stella. And you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought she might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can just let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chow dog jerky stashed away. The gall! The gumption! This is a violation of my rights. Well, the good news is, well, good and bad news is, I shouldn't have to do Dustin's voice today because he's only at the start of every episode. Just have to do everyone else's voices. But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Kanika nervously tugs Stella away towards a van. You keep her safe from that monster, Writin, you hear? You don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. Don't worry, Gretchen, I got her. It's fine. Well, what about you, Writin? Are you coming in? I'm not... Gretchen called you a monster, Reese. I'm not going to tell him that. It's a horrible thing to say to someone. Yep, oh sure, I'll just... Yeah, oh sure, walk in, it's fine. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile. Uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wandered into a real estate showing. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go on about your business. Well, feels so welcome here. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to a disaster or room, are you? Wow. That's one of the most mom things I've ever heard. It's not that bad, you can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Alright, cool, orgy down in the kitchen. Not in the kitchen. Orgy in the basement, let's go. Cool, just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. You make your way towards the basement stairs. Also, just take a look at this guy's art. It is so creepy, it's great. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all of his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room. Hiding the bare cement floor, ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out of the creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyways, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately, haven't been cleaning much. Yeah, so Stella told you everything that happened the past couple days? Every detail. I wish I could have seen some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick, you know that. I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you can really rescue me from. That die's already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Yeah, and your thoughts on the ditch things we've been seeing. Yeah, they've been coming up to my windows at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put together that we might have been seeing the same thing up until just now. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. That's pretty good, actually. He pulls out a sketchbook. From one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. You got weird taste, my friend. But I mean, you know, that's kind of obvious. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or Doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? Yeah, tell me what you think of Tabby, Reese. She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally. Probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. She is actually just deep, deep, deep down. I'll pass, thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, that guy that's been following Writin around being all ominous. Oh yeah, the slasher creep. I appreciate the classic. Well, I'm glad you're taking it seriously. He's hoping he doesn't live up to the look for all our sake. So what are you sick with, Reese? Jesus, Writin, coming right out with that. We don't have... Listen, I've got viewers who want to know. The people want to know, Reese. What the fuck is off? It's okay, I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. You're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time, no one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. Well, one day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Damn, Reese, I may be goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys. But you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. True, we'll all join the worms one day. Just gotta make the best of what we got. See? Writin gets me. Stella, maybe it was a mistake to get these two together. Oh, it absolutely was. Dude, tell us about your art, Reese. Each piece exudes a sickening miasma. It's like you can feel something squirming behind the paint. The brushstrokes acting as steel bars, trapping some anguished being within. I feel the emotions you put into these. They're writhing just behind the paint, radiating pain and anguish. I know what you mean, I feel it too. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever's plaguing me into the paint, and when they're done, I feel like I've been emptied. And all the vile things inside me have been sealed away in the canvas. That's why I make so many of them. Sometimes when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation for those feelings to slither back under my skin. That's dark, dude. There are some pieces I can't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. Hello, Writin. Good to have you. I'd rather not let those particular feelings back in. Sounds kind of like therapy? That seems healthy, probably. Yeah, art therapy. Sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than being full of bad thoughts, right? No, I think so. It works for me, at least. Ooh, that's quite the movie collection you've got. Any recs? Yeah, it's just us for now, guys. Ronan. It was kind of a last minute thing. When I decided that I was feeling good enough to stream today, even though I sound terrible, I'm sure. Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shinochi Deathblood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Damn, I would usually be down for that, but we've got to head over to Oscar's after this. We promised we'd ghost bust his place. He's apparently been dealing with a bad haunting. And I feel like we should really need to be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on the movie though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night, same goes for Writin. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. See, that's friendship. That's nice. So you three go way back, huh? almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K through 12. Not exactly one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We're lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be bored around the same time as some real jerks and was stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you, the way she used to look at me, you'd think I rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it though. Your mum really looks out for you, huh? That's one way to look at it, I guess. It's possible she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's just kind of accepted that it's something we just have to manage. Yeah, chronic illnesses are a bitch. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. Like you said, she's just looking out for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't feel like flirting with the guy, I'm sorry. She's kind of hot. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because so many people got so thirsty for the Doctor, Black Tabby Games actually like put her in as an option to date, to romance. It's so weird, so funny. They really love their fans. I'll just leave it at that. It's like a double me. Oh, is there an echo in here, or...? I can try turning the gain down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Could also just be an effect of my voice not being quite there. Let's see. Oh yeah, Reese's mom, she is a dateable option. Because so many people got so thirsty for her that Black Tabby Games decided to make her dateable. Let's see, if you need someone to pose for your nude paintings this week. I didn't mean to say nude. Weird. That would be incredible. Though I should warn you, I work odd hours. I don't usually pick up a brush until late at night. But if that's not a deal breaker, it would be great to use a model other than myself. And to have some company. Maybe we could all come. Wouldn't that be fun? Don't worry, Reese. I always stay up late. Want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh, do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Yep, that's the Doctor. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing the germs. Sure thing, Doc. I'm allergic to soap and I can't wash. I'm not going to say that. Yes, ma'am. If you can date them... Yeah, Reese is also one you can date. So if you're interested in that. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks as by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. You've felt this before, in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum, like a muted scream heard through layers of rock, trying to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. You are compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Harvey and Valen, I don't know who those are. Something wants you to find it. Open the door, 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 door. Snap yourself out of it. Should I try? Actually, okay, chat. Should I try opening the door? Or should I snap myself out of it? I'll let you guys decide. Well, I take a little sip. Okay. I haven't played Fields of Mystria. What do you think, chat? Open the door or snap myself out of it? Alright, open the door it is. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand. Your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well... you know, that's fair, Ronan. That's fair, Ronan. Looking for the bathroom? There's something compelling about this door. I don't want to say that to her, that sounds weird. I do want to be creepy about it though, so a dark presence lies behind this door. Can't you feel it calling out? That's called a draft, and there's nothing dark about it. It's just cold air. Now stop acting weird, being weird, and wash your hands already. Everyone's waiting on you. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh no you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. Oh, I'm in a terrible impression. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Next time, my beloved. The door. Dinner is already laid out. Ooh, what's it look like, actually? Oh, looks like food, alright. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Apparently some people are into that. She sits opposite you at the far end of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills. You open the door to another door to another door to another door. It's doors all the way down! She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is this pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I worked too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in oh, Stella, this is so awkward. Well, you have excellent taste in brands, and if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. No, I'm not gonna say that. About... Does no one in this town have two parents? What? I don't want to be an asshole. Let's see. What exactly does he have? He has a combination of a genetic disease that gives him a fragile immune system, among other things. It's too much to get into, a lot of technical terms that I have to explain. It's not good dinner talk, and it can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so let's drop it. I'm fine talking about it. I'd rather we talk about something else. You can feel the tension at the table starting to rise. No shit! Starting to rise. Reese is a talented artist, you must feel very proud of him. He has a lot of skill honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. God, I don't feel comfortable asking any of those things. That's not what I meant to click on again. Small talk, please, save me. Lie, the food's really good. Oh god. Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. I don't usually have to cook for so many people, I'm just glad there's enough for everyone. It reminded me what it used to be like when these two would come over, hungry teenagers eating me out of house and home. I should have charged your parents for all the food you kids went through. Honestly, it was like I was running a restaurant and a doctor's office. But you're smiling. You liked it. I see through that grumpy facade, bitch. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Does no one in this town have two parents? God, I want to, like, okay, I want to ask that, but at the same time, I feel like that's going to get me stabbed. What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? Noisy and messy, like all kids. And they always had these little projects, videos or crafts or animal rescues, whatever it was that captured their imaginations that week. Like I said, noisy and messy. Didn't we bring a dead squirrel into your house once? Oh god, not the squirrel! I remember that squirrel. Didn't you think Doc could Frankenstein it back to life or something? I was like 12, I was very susceptible to what I saw in media, and I was very sad about that squirrel. That's one of those things that keeps me up at night. I still feel guilty about bringing that thing back into your house, Dr. Kelly. I'm just glad you didn't make it a habit. Okay, that's actually very funny. You're a doctor, have you ever seen a dead body? I have. My cousin says she admires you. Really? I didn't think Tabitha could look up to anyone that isn't Scarlet. You just didn't get to know her. She had tons of inspirations. Rockefeller, Carnegie, Ford. That's even worse. This game does have multiple saves. I think it's made in Ren'Py, so it has. Yeah, you can have a lot of saves in this. Don't look too deeply into those save files. If she admires me so much, she shouldn't be afraid to come for a yearly physical. Oh, that's too real. Especially since her aunt and now her mother both passed away at relatively young ages. And I think the woman of the previous generation fared even worse than that. I can't remember the last time I saw her in my office. She should get her priorities straight. You can tell her I said that. Maybe she'll listen to family. Yeah, no, there are a lot of save files and there's a lot of branching in this game. You know what, Ronan? Just for you, I will ask about the two parents thing. Just knowing this stuff, Dr. Kelly's glare intensifies. Small towns are full of drama. People meet when they're young and reckless, and it doesn't always work out long term. Plus, these hills are dangerous, and the job's even more so. Things happen. Not everyone gets some fairy tale ending. You can find happy endings anywhere, though. It doesn't have to be perfect, but people can still be happy even if bad things have happened to them. I guess living in denial is a kind of happiness, sure. God, okay. Small talk. The danger. You're a doctor, do you think those kids are okay? It's possible, we'll see. In the meantime, I'm just stuck here waiting for the call. Here's hoping it doesn't come. An anxious silence descends upon the dinner table. Had the police contacted you about Duke's body yet? Last I heard, they still hadn't found it. Body? I was under the impression he was just missing. No, Duke definitely died. I saw the footage. I saw it for myself in person. So did Writin. He's not missing. Oh, that is quite the 1,000-yard stare you've got there, Stella. How the hell did that happen? Stella said it was one of those things in the woods, the ditchlings. They made him misfire. Ditchlings? Oh, I see. This was from one of your videos, huh? Reese, you should know better than to lend any credence to Stella's little cryptozoology stories. I don't doubt that something happened to him, but I'm sure there were no little ghouls involved. I've seen them, Mom, outside my windows at night. They're real. You don't have to talk to me like I'm a kid. I might be sick, but I'm still capable of reason, okay? Are you sure they aren't just raccoons, or... Stop. Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow. Aside from Reese's mom staring down at the table, nobody's making eye contact with anyone else. Let's see... Anyone been suffering from hallucinations lately? I'm not at liberty to discuss private medical information. Are you sure? Not even a little bit? It could help our investigation into the strange goings on. It's not like you have to name names. Investigation into what? The mind collapse? You little ghouls? I think this is best left to professionals, Stella, not someone who runs around in the woods with a camcorder. Oh no, have you seen the police in this town? They kind of suck at everything they do. Judging by the police response so far, Dr. Kelly... See? Kanika gets it. We saw some stuff down in the mines last night that I struggled to explain. Maybe if we knew if there were any miners suffering from hallucinations, we could just rule it as a gas leak, but... You were in an abandoned mine. The chances that you were huffing something dangerous and hallucinatory are through the roof. Leave it at that and treat it as the tragic accident it was. Ah, I bit my tongue. Like the tragic accident it was, not like some kind of mystery to unravel. Have you seen any sick animals lately? I'm a doctor, not a vet. Didn't someone come in with a sick cow last week? Yes, but it's not like I examined the thing. I told them what I just told you and sent them on their way. Well, look, Ronan. Just because the supernatural is real doesn't mean the Hippocratic Oath doesn't still hold up. It's very important that she stick to her morals, whatever those be. It said it had lumps. Sure, it had lumps, but I assumed it was suffering from a cow disease. It's not something I've done much research on. I don't know how normal it is for a cow to be covered in lumps. Doesn't that sound like... Ditchlings! Are no farm animals safe from their devious clutches? Dr. Kelly, in Stella's footage, it looked like there was something pupating inside one of the Duke's chickens. I bet those were the lumps on the cow. You really should have taken a look. You could have made discoveries previously unknown to the scientific world. Or I could have spread some new horrible disease to my chronically ill son. I'll leave these discoveries to someone else. The more you talk, the less you feel like you're having a conversation, and the more you feel like you're treading on eggshells. Let's see, any strange illnesses around town? What? No. Are you sure you haven't met with any miners who had unusual symptoms? Anyone who seemed sort of drippy or strangely ominous with it? Being ominous isn't a disease, I hope. Sorry to pry, just doing my due diligence. Absolutely not. I've barely seen so much as a runny nose, which is a good thing. If you're so concerned about the mine, why don't you just have Writin ask Tabitha? I have no interest in violating HIPAA for your weird little investigation into nothing. Why is she so mean? I don't know, Velby. I'm sure there's a multitude of reasons. The short answer is that's just her character. Sure, Ronan. I'm sure you can. I believe in you. Go for it. Do you know Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Someone who's been following Writin around. Super mysterious guy. We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looks like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Yeah, I think that's all. You remain silent, quietly picking at store-bought spaghetti and dinner rolls. So we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while Writin is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that, I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like it's ever going to change. I'm sick every day and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask permission from my mom to just have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix... Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Oh boy. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it! I knew it! I knew this would be too much! Everyone, get out of my house. Please, just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. Well, we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friends the most. Now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave. Please. Sorry, we'll get out of your way. Good. Yeah, this woman scares me. I'm not gonna argue her in this. I'll be back, Reese. I hope you're feeling better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of the lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. The door at the clinic felt like it had the same pull to me as the carvings of the mines. Do you think something's back there? Another carving, probably. I'm certain of it. Okay, that'd be really weird. If we find it, do you think you'd get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but I wonder if what that carving showed you last night is related to the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am! Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we have ghosts tonight. I am not breaking to Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Writin got. You should. My bad vibes are always accurate. Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? Like, related to what you felt in there? If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? It makes more sense if he just has a genetic condition, assuming there isn't any foul play. You know what, Ronan? I appreciate your honesty. Couldn't be me, but you know what? You do you. Foul play? The whole thing is just fishy, and after tonight I feel like my fear of Dr. Kelly is a lot more justified than I thought. She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. And she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to the dynamic than him just being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gretchen and get going. The sun is setting, we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kaneko follow her down the slowly darkening street. Sorry guys, one sec. There we go. Sorry, I had to blow my nose and didn't want to blow it right into the mic. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with a menace. Maybe Kaneko is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Yes, maybe. Is that a ditchling right there? That's... yeah, that is. There. Revolution. Okay. Well, I hope you had a fun revolution. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there, and you can feel it stir as the sun sets and daylight fades away. To the library! Just as the exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark. Its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey Oscar, are you back yet? It was a different revolution? Okay. Oh, was it a dance revolution? No. Not quite yet. No ambush yet. Shh, you can't yell at the library. It's against the rule. Kaneko, it's after hours. Now it's our domain. I love Stella. She's great. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay. Yeah, it went okay. Reese wasn't feeling up for longer hanging out, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that. It's okay, it just means we have more time to hunt ghosts. I've come fully loaded, got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV lights, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everyone in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphone, sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. Damn, she does have everything. It was a decent revelation. And you've got your spectre-sniffing compatriot at your side too. Oh, sorry. And you've got your spectre-sniffing compatriot at your side too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're taught. Okay, Stella. Oh, that's a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff? A bug out pack? Of course I do. I love Stella. I actually excuse me? That wasn't... Stella. You have no boundaries. Like, I love you, but come on, Stella. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Hey, Avery. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery, glad you can make it. The more pairs of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing. Always happy to offer a hand or two. I like their coat, by the way. The fleece lining is nice. I hope you aren't taking this as seriously as everyone else. I need someone else to be rational with. Oh, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microscope. You've really covered all your bases. Oh no. Oh, Kanika, I'm sorry, you're outnumbered today. They're one of us. Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out the weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all apparently saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsed again after 100 years while y'all were there. I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. They are so cool. I wish this was as effortlessly cool as they are. There's something back there, I can feel it. Really? This is exciting! I can't wait to finally see a ghost! Oh yeah, Avery's cool. They're also a dateable option. They're kind of just really, really chill. Yeah, exciting's a word. As someone here for the thrill of being terrified, that's the word I'm here for. We'll see how you two feel about that once we get started. Zane's here too. Yo, don't rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way was I gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. He's got his name on his shirt and everything. This dude's great. And now let's go mess with some ghosts. I'm not sure if I'm doing a run dating anyone this time. My oh my, there certainly is a lot of humans for one little old ghost hunt. I do hope this means my dear Stella will stay safe this evening, and that whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on someone. You know, that's fair, Gretchen, I guess. Yeah, it is really cool to just have them sort of there being themselves. I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone? Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us when she's here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, let's go through the back. Follow me. Oh, hey, it's Pixel. What was the voice of Pixel again? Hey, human, kick ghost... Hey, human, kick ghost ass. No, I don't remember the voice for Pixel. I don't remember what I did for him. Hey, human, kick ghost ass, okay? All my stuff in there. Yep, that's a cat for you. Just got a face full of those Oscar titties today. Also, I like Kanika's boots. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside the house for a week, so I have no idea what to expect. That's fair, but keep in mind, Zane is also like 15. Hey. There's no way you're doing this without me. Rosalina, we talked about this. No, you talked at me about it. I'm sick of other people making decisions for me. I just want to be able to live in our house again. I'm going in there and sleeping in my room tonight, no matter what. Let her come with us. It's her house too. Yes, I'm glad you agree. Yes, I'm glad you agree. It's best to give this pup the chance to face her obstacles head on. Take it from an old soul like me. Exactly. I don't want to be coddled just because you're scared. If Zane is coming, I have every right to be there too. She's got a good point, Mr. G. You're right. I'm sorry, Rosa. Just let me know if it gets to be too much if you want to leave, okay? Yeah, I'm just telling you in case you're wondering if he was dateable or not. He's not. He's 15. 15 or 16. He's one of the teens from the mine. Thanks, Dad. Let's get our house back. It's actually a very cozy looking house. I kind of like it. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. There's that feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you cannot tell. Okay, it looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could have been non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. I bet I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. Like a Gretchen just there, just... What a cutie, look at her. Baby. We might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Tabby! Cousin! Good to see you. Seems like I made it just in time. Let's get the show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabby! Great, she's here. Wow, Writin, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Right, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? She's my cousin! What? I like her. We're friends. Oh, that's such a mean smile. Really? Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Wow, Writin, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the same people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. They're so real for that. I wonder if the ghost will even show up with this many people around. Oh dear, could someone please warm the air back up? My joints are creaking in this dreadful chill. Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder? It sure does, I definitely feel that. Same, I've got chills. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder. That's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot. Gotta snap a pic for posterity. I love him, he's so chill. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Wait, hang on, Rosalina. If the ghost manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I've spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. You're invalid, girl. Come on, Ghost, let's have some real action. Oh my god. Come on, go. Yes, yes, Spirit, the sooner you show yourself, the sooner I can get back to my nice warm doggy bed. Ah, look, there she is, turned around with a baby. I love Gretchen, she's great. Oh no, don't antagonize it, I don't think this ghost is friendly. How do you, like, know that, though? If I were a ghost, I'd be mad. That's because you were mad chill in life, dude. If you saw what I'd seen, I don't think you'd be saying that. That's an interesting point, though. What if ghosts usually are friendly and they're only terrifying because they don't know how weak to be anything else? Yeah, like, I know if I were a ghost, I'd just vibe, but what if my vibes were bad and I didn't know it? I shudder to think of the possibilities. Oh my god. You are just the embodiment of that weed hat. What did you rope me into, Writin? Okay. Let's go take a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Ew. Whoa. That is a fucking huge stain. Many Boys' new album. Oh my fucking god. That's great, just Many Boys. It's the boy band. The band with all the boys. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of The Stain. I wish I had a soundboard, so like... whenever you see the words The Stain, like I could have like the sound effects of like lightning and thunder. B12 ass poster. Yeah, you're right. Do you mean the massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven. Yeesh, that's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Boys 2 million men. Yes. I don't see how that's relevant. Wait, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can we cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we just have to scrub it out first. Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. I've never heard of a bleach activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever, how was I supposed to know that? Not everyone gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. The stain is an attempted expression. There are no words, no decipherable patterns, but you can still feel it. A cry for help. From something that has lost its voice. Gretchen says it's a blood stain. Something is crying out for help. No, you might be onto something, Writin. I wonder if the blood spells something out in the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? In a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub blue. Yes, the real horror. Bureaucracy. He's so real for that, though. Yeah. I found that, like, baking soda is actually pretty good for getting stains out of things. Let's see. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like a bad idea. Sorry. One way to be sure! Oh, what was the stain, Merlin? Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Of course she does. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise after all. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. I'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Oh, trapdoor. Wonderful. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it stained with the reddish brown. Was in fact blood. Oh boy. I'm sorry you had to deal with something with a stain like that, and the blood too. Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. Oh, do you not? I just noticed she has a little bat plushie there. That's really cute. Aha! Nope. Just we're going down there, right? Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, alright. You've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Aw, that's really sweet, Ronan. I'm really happy for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, Felby, look, Rosa has a little bat plushie on her nightstand. Well, bedside table, I suppose. Nightstands are usually smaller than that. Still no readings, though none of the equipment has made a sound. Of course not. Hang on. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever it is under the hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edges and leaked through the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. Oh, that's very logical, I'll give you that. That's not blood. That's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. Well... It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, we solved your ghost problem. No way. Hang on. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered that they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh, do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. Oh, buddy, dangerous crevices are the most sexy kind of crevice. Or is it crevasse? I'm going for it. Okay. Right. So I need to go refill my warm drink for my throat, so I will be back in 2 minutes, in like 3-ish minutes, guys. Just hold tight. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Sorry guys. We're getting to the length that it would already be starting to strain my voice a little bit, but you know. Okay, should be good now. You come into Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. At least, physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away to some other place. Thank you, it's good to be back. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, with each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Hey, Tabby. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Let's see, is fainting a weird family thing? It was the ghost. You know, is fainting a weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this ever happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? Yes, so, here's the content warning for this episode. Creepy vibes, and... how do I put this? Not quite body horror, but... if you don't like contortion... If contortionists make you very uncomfortable, that's going to bother you. Cousin marches into the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door. There shouldn't be a door here. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Here we go. Surreality. Here we are. Something isn't right. Gee, you think, game? Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts in the breeze. This? Tabitha? Please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow thing in the distance. You're not? What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Our stroke. No, this is the people's stroke. This looks fine and normal. You're right, it does. Do you see that creature behind the thorns? Yeah, anyway. That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Ew. That's... That's such a good response. I pinched Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Oh my god. I pinched Tabitha to... Ow. Oh, hey, what was that for? You suddenly remember you're supposed to pinch yourself. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Oh boy, here we go. Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Bark, bark. Woof, bark. Her little dog. Huh? Oh yes, this is where the mystical really comes in. It attunes you to to the actual story being told here. So I am going to... It's just how you look when you wake. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I'm going to be choosing the mystical options for this because they are the most... Yeah, anyway. Eddie, it's Charlie. What? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Current mood, Shadow Stella. Yeah. Hang on. God. Oh God, Gretchen's tongue is still hanging out. It's so creepy. Edwardine, Eddie, you've got to be kidding me. This isn't Stella. This is the lover. What are you talking about? The part of me that lets me know what other people say, who other people are, says this is the lover. Yes. What, pray tell, does this little part of your brain tell you that I am? Condescending asshole! Favorite cousin in the whole world. Funny, it says favorite cousin in the whole world. Love you, cuz. Har har, very funny. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what father might do. Ah, crud, I think I missed a line. Oh, I get it. I get it. You two rehearsed this little scene just to freak out your cousin. Cool. You can stop now, I get the picture. Okay. Come with me, Eddie. Haven't you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. Yeah, you two rehearse this. Just... Ah, that is such a creepy face. Arf, arf. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up! Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too? You definitely need to buy this game. It's so good. Tabitha stares at you, speechless. I love that look on her face. I need to clip that later. Hang on. I need to clip that and add that as I need to clip this face and add it as a Discord emoji later. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. Let her go, spirit. Yep. There she goes. She's gone along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. Oh yeah, I've got a Discord server. I've got a personal Discord server for Patreon members. Starts at starting at the $1 Patreon member, everyone gets access to my Discord server, where they just hang out with me. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there. It's just standing there, menacingly. You ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob. Oh, good. I love this. Oh yeah, that's... Oh yeah, that ram's been there for... God, this is so cool. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. This shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. And with a face now, great, love that. Are you kidding me? This is messed up, we need help. God, please let this call go through. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. Hey, it's... what? No, it's Tabitha, didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me, can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Oh yeah, no, the angel thing is a nice touch. I also like the Lamb of God here, I assume. Great, you couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Oh boy! Your father has left town, Charlie. We're moving to a new house, okay? I want to leave our house. I like it here. Daddy should come back. Why did he leave? Am I going to have to deal with you all doing this all night? Yes, Tabitha, you are. This is how we do it here. Ah, he can't come back. We've got to live somewhere else now. But that'll be fun, right? There'll be new kids to play with. You can show them your little dolls. Hurry, sweetie. We don't have much time. But the other kids make fun of me. I don't want to leave Eddie. Can she come with us? Eddie again. No, she can't come. I never want to hear you say her name again, you hear me? We aren't friends with the Scarlets anymore. Oh god, they're outside. Are those torches? We don't have time, Charlie. We have to go right now. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. The mother is whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in an empty room. As she departs, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Let's see... Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Your guess is as good as mine. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. Whatever we saw in this room, it at least happened right before the Shaw mine. It at least happened right before the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, and maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back Monday. Alright, let's do this then. Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. Yeah, don't worry, we do find out what's all going on here fairly soon. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Oh, this is nice. You're outside and it's nice. A false moon looms massive in the painted sky. You know, aside from the hyper-realistic fly there, I really like this. Also, that's kind of majestic right there. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, the coals unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. What magic words we have to say to get you to let us go. We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh god, Kanika. What's wrong with your hands? You poor dear. I've been keeping track of... Hang on, it's the witch. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Ooh, this one's the witch, spooky. This ghost really has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't it? There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family. And what it did to the two of you young'uns. Childhood sweethearts. Just think of how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Don't talk about my family, and I don't need life advice from some old broad. Old broad young'uns. Whoever we're talking to has been dead for a really, really long time. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? Ooh, what do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. Besides that, I don't actually know much about the man. We would never be like them. We love each other. My mother just loved his money. As soon as it was gone, so was she. And then all he loved was booze. Me and Eddie aren't like that. Tabitha stares ahead in riveted silence. Oh, Tabitha likes telenovelas. Awesome. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free.
No more misfortune. Not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler.
The witch mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty.
Everything you need to know is on that map.
I don't understand. Is this a map?
She just said it's a map.
And some kind of poem?
That's where you'll find them. You'll need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness.
And then she's gone. Top of the size. Okay, let's find a way out of here. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die. Whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocating flesh with a tinge of the saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay.
Did you just open up the moon?
There you are. Hey, Wayne. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Ew. Bottom feeders always meant to slip through the cracks, don't they? Talk.
Nope.
I love that's repeatedly an option, just yelling nope.
Oh hey, it's Tabitha's ex.
Let's see. How did you get in here? You say that like it would be hard. Creatures like this are all smoke and mirrors, no substance, no real power. Just enough to keep you both going in circles. I know, right? Tabitha grabs your arm and her grip tight and nervous. We're getting out of here. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, right? I don't think that girl is any good for you. Stella, was that her name? It seems like she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here. Did you just threaten my friend, you asshole? Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. Hey, are you okay? That couldn't have been easy for you to say. I'm really not, I'm sorry. Can we just leave and pretend we didn't see anything? Please? Oh boy. Oh, that is not a happy painting. The two of you step out from the brush and into the long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Yeah, Wayne is the same guy. He's the guy that's been stalking me and claimed that he's the only one who cares about me. Oh, hey Zane. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Ugh. As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The father lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry to let my troubles drive your mama away. Sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely chanting Charles Sword Jr., which must be who this ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. And this must be about the mind collapse. Oh, what bullshit. Strike a nerve? Not for that, for what we did to our family. We could have just started over someplace new, but instead you became the son of a bitch the Scarlets made you out to be. This Charles Jr. makes a good point. Yeah, you're not biased at all, are you, Tabby? You're right, I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept that he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. I don't know what that sound is, but I really don't like it. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you pass on... Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. I'll see what I can do. Get some sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Let's see.
Damn it, boy, I might not have until morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back and at very least show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. I'll go back. Oh, there you go. He watches the father's body, seizes and falls to the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. And that annoying sound. This ghost is so full of it. Yeah, sure, Tabitha. Your cousin steps forward and disappears into the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Obviously follow. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against the trellis. A small castle sits off to the one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over both all of it and all of you. The entity, what? Climbing the trellis again. How very Romeo and Juliet of you. Don't need to run off, I won't tell the old man. Though you've gotten sloppy, you should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. What the hell is the... Let's see... Wait, who are you? Are you one of Edie's brothers? I thought they were dead. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner. Another victim of the Scarlet's lies. Like you, Charles Shaw. Is that his... Rich people's dungeons? Is this what's in the Forbidden Wing? God, I wanna know. I'm not him. A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now, it runs in hers. Yes, it seems your little tryst bore fruit. And oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? Tabitha's eyes go wide. How do you know that? Who are you? Shh, let it talk. I think it might be important. You know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside, you'll be able to hear through the door just fine. Ooh, okay. And the shadow is getting more features. Yay. This is the boniest thing I've ever fucking seen. The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you. I don't want to be here. There's so many locks, I can't free you if that's what you're after. Stop talking, we might miss something. That's not what I invited you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. I wish I could. Absolutely not. I'm not leaving without her, especially if what you say is true. This guy has no one to blame but himself. You hear that, Ghost? You were given every warning and you could have just left. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die. But if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run as far from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? This mysterious figure has the right idea. Oh my god. You're wrong. I know it's possible. I have that weird map. I have the spell or whatever. Me and her are gonna get out of here. Ah, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it. Oh, that's creepy as fuck. Holy shit. Oh, she's floating. Wonderful. Stella! Are witches real? Yes, obviously. Eddie, are you pregnant? I feel like I should be calling her Edie, but it's with 2 D's. How does it know that? Oh, there she goes. This is too much. I just want to go home. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Do you know where in the estate we're supposed to be right now? If this is even a real place, and not some sort of garbled mess of a metaphor or memory, it would probably be in the Forbidden Wings, at least going off the location of the windows. It's been sealed off for at least a decade, though. There's no point thinking about it, okay? I don't want you getting any ideas and sneaking around and falling to your death through a hole in the floor. Come on, the quicker we get... Come on, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place. Hopefully. You and Tabitha walk after Stella into the darkness. God, this... It's so creepy and so good. I love this. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. The lover, stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the end of the table. I don't know why, but this feels much worse than the last room, because it's creepier. Yap, yap, yap. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we've had. So now you and Stella are both doing baby voices? Don't expect me to let you live this down when we get out of here. Don't worry, Tabitha, I won't. I'll try to keep it away from my brothers so they don't smash it. Though I wish I could have make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Damn, even possessed Stella is out here trying to monetize hobbies. Be nice. That's the plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We can go from town to town, putting on shows for other kids. I guess it didn't work out for them. A traveling show? And you want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. Oh, that hits a little close to home, doesn't it, still? Doesn't it, Tappy? Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. Oh, there she goes. There, are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you and Tabitha can get another word. Oh, good. Hey, guys. Just hanging around? A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor at the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. We back in Rosalina's room? We must be. Which one of us is going to open it? Why are you asking that? Are you scared? Of course I'm scared. Okay, I'll do it. You carefully step towards the trapdoor. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. Real. Oh god, they shoved down the hatch. It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy to get... Eddie? Ugh. Okay, I probably should have... Okay, I forgot about that, otherwise I would have warned. I'm sorry. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing there. This place is completely empty. Let's see. Everyone's... Do we start walking or what? Let's see. Whatever it is, Enoch. The hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Doesn't matter what he did. Does it even matter if he framed Charles Shaw at this point? Who's left to be hurt by any of this? I mean, you kind of are. Nope, court session. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta grab something quick. Give me 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that, I'm back. And yeah, you kind of are watching a movie. A supernatural murder mystery, almost. Ugh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? The names are back to normal, they must not be in character anymore. Maybe it's getting weaker. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die. Please, I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years, to pay for the years that were taken from me. You know, it's... Weirdly enough, when they have glasses, they're less creepy than the people with actual functioning eyes in this. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, it is absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Oh, that's bullshit. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit. You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? I can keep you here, and I can do whatever I want with them. You can refuse, but if you do, then I will stay. And I will stay until I get what I'm owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. I hope I didn't come in too late. Sybil? Mom? Oh my god, she fixed their anime glasses. All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. The spirit got embarrassed that we walked in on its doll playing session. That's hilarious. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others. They're safe. I got your call, Tabitha. But it was definitely not easy getting down here. Probably because you're wearing slippers and pajama bottoms. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that our problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving into the demands of some dead guy. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. You take a step towards the light. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Writin, what are you doing? Where are Oscar and Rosalina going to live if I don't do this? Is that what you're worried about? Good God, don't give up years of your life just for somebody's rental. I own properties. I can let them rent from me. I'll even throw in a discount. What if someone wanders into the annex and gets stuck in a labyrinth of impossible rooms? Then we'll close up the library. It might just go away on its own. Who knows? You're really trying, aren't you, Tabitha? Why give up something like years of your life to some ghost who might not even be telling the truth? Let's see. I want you to be safe. That's what family's for. Can't just leave this unresolved. Whatever happens next, I want you... No, that's so mean. No, that's even worse. Can't just leave the ghost here. I want you to be safe. Right? No, I'm not letting something like this happen to you. Let's get this over with. As Tabitha steps into the spotlight, everything crashes to black. Was that pickaxe there before? I don't remember. Honestly, that's the most noble thing she's done all game. I do agree, though, it's very unfair that she should have to suffer the sins of the father. Not even her father, like 3 generations? Sins of the father is such bullshit. Oh, that's creepy as fuck. Can you finally move on now? Are you good? It's so cringe, isn't it? It's into the mother, though. You come to in a basement. It's cold and wet and a mound of dirt sits before you. Oh my god! Zombie! Tabitha's hand breaks through the dirt. She claws her way out of the ground, gasping for breath. It's for the best, dear. Tabitha, are you okay? Your cousin doesn't say anything in response. Where is everyone else? They're safe outside. I felt it best to make sure they got out before anything else could happen. Good on the two of you for sorting out the unfinished business holding that poor creature here. This place is no longer a threat to anyone. Is she okay, Sybil? She's in shock right now. Having a spirit rip out a part of you isn't exactly a pleasant experience. She should recover, though. Mostly. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. See, she'll be fine. Tabitha mutters something under her breath. You'll be fine, dear. Just be sure to drink plenty of tea. Why her, though? She invited you here. It didn't seem right that you should bear the kind of burden for the both of you. How did you get in here? Spirits like this are predictable. Once I understood what it wanted, it wasn't too difficult to see through its illusions. Look into the pit. Oof. You step forward to peer into the pit your cousin clawed her way out of. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, and sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. The spirit's remains are down there, I resume. Yep, stone carving too. Fascinating. Perhaps it's linked to what happened. Do you think maybe the stone carving has something to do with it? Regardless, I'll make sure the body gets a proper burial. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Come on, Tabitha, let's get out of here. Tabitha stumbles to her feet and walks with you to the stairs. The ghost wasn't lying about wanting years off her life. The lines on her face now mark your cousin as on the cusp of middle age. No, she is definitely much paler now. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps of the library. I'm parked just over there. Let's head back. I feel like shit. Tabitha doesn't wait for a response, pushing past you and heading towards the car. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. I like Zane. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you early in the night. I had no idea what y'all were planning to do. Yeah. Well, she is, like it said, cusp of middle age. How are we supposed to know it'd be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to be poking around the supernatural. I thought I'd learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so sore. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. Yeah. The ghost didn't care which of us gave up years of our life. It just wanted someone to pay for it. And Tabitha wouldn't let me do that because she's the older one. Writin, is it? This house is clean. So that really happened. Tabitha actually gave up years of her life. I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price, and those years were unfortunately what it took to put that spirit to rest. I honestly can't believe it. Tabitha making a selfless... Oh my god. Kanika, cut her a break for like 5 minutes. I don't know what to say. Tell her she has my deepest gratitude. And that I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make it up to her. And I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. I can't believe I let any of you go in there. How could I have been so careless? You know, look, Oscar, you literally no one knew what was going to happen. It's fine. It's not your fault. I'd seen it before. I should have known it would get worse. I should have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you tried, I was just going to sneak in after you. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. I know you've both had a difficult time with this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. Hey, is Stella okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's standing off by herself. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. Hey Stella, you okay? What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'll see you guys later. She hurries off down the road. I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? And nobody should be rushing after anyone else right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get worse. There was another carving in there, the one that gave me vision. They're all tied together, obviously. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you're right, there's another one in the clinic. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions? This is news to me too. I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Right, if you have some time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had the chance to get some rest. Yeah, what about Wayne though? He vaguely threatened Stella. Are you serious? That creep threatened her? Shouldn't we be worried for her? I think he's harmless. I don't know. He also... That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. There was someone else in that room, but that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Writin for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter and he'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Were you conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Then none of them gave any of their years away. You can tell how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah. It was awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly Avery, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure we remember everything. At least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. What was it like being puppeted? They all glance away. It hurt. Why didn't I make Rosalina stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to her. Dad, this might be an overwhelming pain and exhaustion talk. Dad, it might be that everything sucks, but I love you. I have no idea what I was going to say until the words are already spilling out. It was like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said. It's like it was burned into my memory. You poor souls, I can't begin to imagine what you've all been through. Yeah, that's fair. Avery's cool. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. The word just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was mostly just scared. That's a real kid. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. Oh, so they felt what each of their characters was feeling. That's interesting. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger. Let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will, thank you. All of you, again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on you. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Writin. She's a witch! Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. I guess it's just the two of us now. So, no idea who you were? None whatsoever, but I remember everything I said, and I remember that cold feeling. A prisoner of the Scarlets. I wonder what your family was up to back then. Weird question, but as any free websites? Sorry, Jack. I'm not sure. Honestly, I think you'd have to Google that. I don't really have much of it. I don't have any musical talent myself, so I couldn't help you there. I've got a pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. Might start forgetting soon, but for now it's fresh. That twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even then, though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. You don't regret coming tonight? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days. But it was also kind of amazing for that. I love Avery, that's so real. I don't know if it makes any sense, but how many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? And now we finally get some shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles and grabs their ribs, wincing. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling, and knowing we all went through it together makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning, when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me, I'd better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. Might have to call it sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. And tell Tabitha I hope she's feeling better. See you, Writin. Avery heads off. Time to wrap things up. The ride back... Hang on a second. Sorry. The ride back is nearly silent. Tabitha is visibly exhausted, her face drawn and pale. Fresh furrows have formed at the corners of her mouth, and at the edges of her eyes, and her once uniformly sandy blonde hair is now painted with streaks of white. Should you be driving right now? Your cousin doesn't answer you. That's fair. Thanks, Tabitha. I mean it. We're a family. We do things for each other, and no need to thank me. What does it feel like losing years? It feels bad. Why did you step in, though? Sybil was right. It wouldn't have been fair to you. Yeah, just not... God, she looks so tired. As the car pulls up to the estate, you and your cousin wordlessly make your way to the foyer. Tabitha noticeably strains to open the front door. I've never been so tired in my life. I'm going to bed. Please don't get sucked into any more ghost dimensions before I can wake up and rescue you again. Are you okay, though? No, but I'll live. I'm sorry, I just feel absolutely awful right now. I don't think I can handle any more talking. I gotta sleep. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all, and then the boss comes. Then we never... I don't have to leave the holler. Huh. You know, I've never actually clicked this option. I've always just clicked keep in touch. I could get used to this place. That's good to hear. It would be nice not being the only Scarlet left. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your cousin's life. The spectre of the night's events will linger over her for every day she has left, a grim reminder of the price she willingly paid for the crimes of a great-grandmother she despised. Maybe her decision will bring her peace of mind. Maybe she can still right the capsized shift of her broken life. Or maybe things will only spiral out of hand from here. Alright. And that is where we leave off for tonight then. Because that's the end of episode 3. And I can't talk much longer because, as I'm sure you can tell, my voice is getting worse. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's see here. I feel like there's something I had to say. No, I don't remember. Alright. So I'm going to try to get the next episode done next week. I'm going to have to split it between 2 again. Because, you know, it's... You know, because the episodes are long. But... Yes, episode 5 comes out on Valentine's Day, and I promise I will not play that until I'm on stream with you guys, because I really want to experience it with all of you. I'm gonna work on controlling myself. So as for this, thank you everyone for checking out. Thanks for everyone who tuned in and for hanging out, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye guys.